Let's push this up a little bit. It would make a big difference, did it?
I've gotten notified to.
We got 2 people already, though.
Yeah.
Eggs in the basket are here. They must have like been waiting outside our door.
Miss you guys.
Yeah. Hope things are going well there. Let's see. Is it just you and them?
Yeah.
There's 3. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let people have a minute to get here. Check in. Tell us who you are.
Well, I know who 2 people are. Who's the 3rd person? Say hey, please.
Watching too much videos.
You are?
Yeah, my eyes. I have a hard time with my eyes to work after.
Maddie. Hey, Maddie G.
Maddie's here. All right. Ooh. All right. Everyone's here we need.
So what I sent you, SketchUp, I think that was what it was called. I used it, if that's what you're talking about. Happy Memorial Day to you guys, too.
Yeah. That's what I did all day, is send out Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah, Sweet Home 3D, that was it, yeah.
And get a response
Phil.
from people I haven't talked to in a while. So.
Good afternoon, good evening. It's evening here.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock at night. I spent the whole day cleaning the motorhome, most of it. When I wasn't fetching food, we ate lunch out and we ate dinner out. So this job really restricts our life a lot. Huh? We eat a lot. We spend a lot of time on the internet.
Right now it's just very slow.
Today was a really slow day.
It
2
should
customers.
Start picking up, but the weekend overall was pretty good.
Yeah,
comparatively.
Starting to rock and roll, but like the owner told me, he just said, hey,
Because you'll be begging.
Relax. He says there's going to be days when you're going to be crawling out of that building. People aren't going to want to let you go. They're going to want to buy more and more stuff. So, and that's when the big cha-ching starts happening. That's what this is all about.
Happy Memorial Day.
And Darla and I are going to try to keep all the money.
All the money.
We're going to do all the work and keep all the money. So
we haven't even had anyone.
And we still have the open down there at that down the road.
Yeah, we do still have availability for one or single or double.
Yeah.
And if you don't have an RV, no big deal. He'll let you stay in the tent.
You can put a tent in the tent.
It's not like a tent like you think of when you go camping. It's like a tent.
Yeah, it's like a
Christmas tree tent or
like a circus tent or something. You
could be the clown. The resident clown.
Just have to get a little red nose. I used to have one of those. I can't find it. Grandkids thought it was cool.
I'll have to get another one.
Yeah, I think they probably sell them. Walmart probably has little red noses.
Yeah, probably do.
Like at Christmas time. For Rudolph. Yeah. And yeah, so pretty much it's all the same people. So I don't know if anyone new is in here, but if anyone's new in here and they have any questions about what we do
or say hi,
and who we are or why we are. And
hey, Teresa, missed you last week.
Yeah. Or if you have questions for Teresa.
She's a gate guard.
She's a gate guard. We have a lot of questions for Teresa.
She's actually a supervisor gate guard.
Executive gate guard coordinator.
Hey, Roman. Welcome from Manitoba, Canada.
Wow. Canada.
Cage running by us.
I just got to let you know we don't speak Canada, so hope you can understand.
We have friends that do.
Yeah. They can interpret for us.
Yeah, Cage spends most of his day in the store with us.
Or going with me.
Yeah, but sometimes we have to put him in the motorhome because some people that come in, you know how dogs are, they know things that people don't pick up on, and he will not stop barking at some people. So.
Well, it was really funny. We have this thing in this big, huge, it's $2,000 for this thing, but you get 2 of them.
Called the Godfather.
Called the Godfather, and it's huge. It had a brown box over the box, and I thought, well, I'll take the brown box off. So I took the brown box off, and Cage wasn't in there. So the next morning, when him and I went in, there's a little man. He's about this big with a machine gun. And man, did he flip out. His hair was standing straight up, and he was growling and barking. And I'm like, I had to drag him over there and go, it's a box. Mr.
Anyway, Roman, we're glad that you were channel surfing and that you stopped to say hi with us for however long.
We're a bunch of old RVers. You know, it's like.
And we're selling fireworks for the first time this year.
We work camp. So that's our life. We travel around the country.
Currently in Kentucky.
And we do different kinds of jobs.
And he says, eh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, eh.
That's how you say it in Spanish, right? Eh?
No, Canadian.
Oh, that's Canadian?
Yes,
oh.
He's from Canada.
But that was Spanish.
Teresa says she'll be a gate guard for the next 4 days. She's watching the mountain lion gate because they're short RV teams. See? They're short RV teams, so if anybody wants to go work a gate in Texas, Daddy, I know you're there already.
We were talking to a couple of young kids the other day, and they're working in Amazon, and one kid, his knee was all scarred up and everything else. And I said, you know, if I was a young guy like you and I wasn't tied to like a place like this, like you are, and he goes, I'm not tied to anything. I said, really? I said, well, I'd buy an RV and I travel around the country doing what we do, and you can make a lot of money, and you don't have to, you can make a big chunk of money, and then you take a couple of months off, and then when you start getting low on money again, you can go get another job. I go, it's really a liberating lifestyle if you're not afraid to work when you need to work. So we've always been willing to work.
They love thinking about it. Well, one of them did for sure. Maddie, Cage is pretty acclimated.
Sand on the road, slipped on a board.
Hi, Sand.
Did you get hurted?
Did you?
Oh, hi, Cage. You want to come up?
Said it's humid there. It rained on Thursday.
It doesn't really get humid in Arkansas, I don't think, does it?
No.
That's another reason why you live in a. Come here. Come up here. Everybody wants to see you. Come on. Up. Come here.
Come here.
Come here. He's being bad doggy. Get up here. Be good boy. Come on, be good boy. Come on, be a good boy.
Come on.
Okay, he's on mommy now. I got the blanket. How come you sit on her lap without a blanket? And I have to fry. I always have to fry with this stupid blanket, so he's comfy.
Brian is doing that now. Hi, Mark. As in slipped on board and shipped without your knowledge.
Oh, what?
Slipped on board.
Brian did?
Oh, slipped on board the ship without our knowledge. I got you now. Here we thought you hurt yourself. Golly.
You chewed up another tennis. Look at this tennis ball. He's just like.
That's okay. You guys can be here. You don't even have to say anything. We just like to say hi to you.
Yeah. So
Brian, Adventure Bandman Brian, he went
to Alaska.
He's on board too.
Short video. Now he's gone for 2 months. You won't hear from him for 2 months.
But then he doesn't have.
But he does that gig, and he makes almost enough money to get him through the whole year off this one gig, and that's what we're kind of hoping about this gig. The only problem is that we have an expensive project, so this gig's probably going to take almost all that. So at least if we can get the poles and the roof up.
Tornado watch here tonight, Mark says.
Where's there? Where's here?
I'm forgetting. How do I inquire about gate guarding in Texas? Teresa,
ask Teresa. She's on here.
Teresa Burr.
All you got to do is say, hey, Teresa.
Daddy G. Van Leifer has a question for you. You guys can chat.
Johnny Hunter. Israel has high school graduates.
Yes, they do.
In the military for 2 years, I believe. My idea, 2 years in the military, but alternate if you're not military, Peace Corps in America. Well, there was a time when I would have agreed with you on that, but from what I understand, they're really doing some really shady things with these people. I don't want to discuss it because I was sworn to secrecy, not to discuss what's going on. But if you knew the things that the government was doing right now, you'd be awfully, awfully upset. We're not fighting in Ukraine.
Vietnam did.
Yeah. What?
Like Vietnam.
Well, it's even worse because we're fighting. We're fighting 4 countries, right?
We
Or
were
4 or 5 countries.
Win that war. It was
Right.
not a war to be won.
Yeah.
Mark Bastian says Leavenworth.
I
is where he's from.
We're getting to the point where I think the militaries are not really the thing to do. So
Jason's out.
No, he's not. We're not getting crazy. It's just
Mute.
okay. Bye, Jason. He's my censorship here. Is what it is. He wants to censor me. But I try not to talk too much politics stuff. But I mean, there's things going on that I don't like.
Women taken advantage of overseas, Johnny Hunter says.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, I have a question for you guys. Who got the notification today? Clearly, all of you that are on here did. But, like, how did you get it? Was it on Facebook, or did you come get a notification on YouTube?
Smoke signals?
Yeah, let us know. Because I did put a post out on YouTube also, and I put it on our page and our group page.
And I put it on early this morning on my thing and on economic refugees. I think I did. I never know. I can't tell.
Hey, Maddie, I will, Teresa, I'll send Maddie James's number. I don't know. Does he want his number out there? Well,
yeah, he's fine.
I mean, go ahead and give it, Teresa, because we've had it on our YouTube videos before. So you're gonna love James, Maddie. Give him a call. He is amazing.
Yeah, he's a really neat guy.
We love James.
He's a big, huge, tall Texan with a big, huge, tall cowboy hat. Yeah. Wears cowboy boots and talks like Blair and fetch that for me.
Hey, Karen, 2 babies, $4,000. Welcome. So she got the notification on Facebook. Charlie got the notification on Facebook. Phil got one on YouTube.
Did something not come up you're talking about?
I asked how did everybody get.
I know, but who just with all the babies and stuff? Who is that?
Oh, Karen, 2 babies, $4,000.
Oh, okay.
Sam got a Facebook notification.
Yeah, I think people.
Mark he knows we're on it Monday nights at the same time, 7 his time. Just went to homepage and requested recently updated. I have you subscribed and ring the bell. Still didn't get a notification you were live. What?
Still didn't. Did you hit all?
Yeah, when you hit that bell, it gives you a drop-down menu, and you have to hit
all.
You have a choice of 3. I can't remember what they are, but you want to tick the top one that's all, so that anything we put out, you're going to be notified of. Doesn't mean you have to watch it, but we hope you do.
Yeah, well, we're trying.
YouTube, nothing on YouTube.
You know, honestly, we were sitting here the other day, and this job right now is 9 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yeah. And it will be 7 days a week till we're done. But we really don't do anything. I mean, we look for things to do, huh?
Yeah.
So I've been polishing the truck and touching up the paint and just working on that. And then today I went all the way around and cleaned the motorhome up real good, and I've been working on it. And you know, I mean, we don't get an hourly wage or anything, but we get a percentage of everything that goes out that door. And when it starts rocking, I mean, we had a couple of days this week where we had people come in and they bought a bunch of stuff and said, "Don't worry, we'll be back before the 4th." So, and I spent a couple of $100 just to play around, you know. So it's easy to drop $1,000 in this place, easy. And especially if you bring kids, like this one little boy, and his mom was going, Yeah, there was a young girl and a young boy, and the young boy, every time the mom would turn around, he would bring like 3 or 4 things up to the thing.
He was like scooping stuff out and carrying it up and dumping it on the table.
And she's like, no, and they went out of here with a bunch of stuff. So. I like that kid.
But it was his birthday, and that's what she said he could do for his birthday. They were from Pennsylvania. And they were here, I guess, visiting family.
And people come from Ohio and Pennsylvania and all these places because we have the best. We have what they call barely legal fireworks. Yeah. And I mean, these things are extreme. And the people know about this place. And we have one guy that buys like a garage full of fireworks every year. He said he was going to be coming. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of a cool deal. It's really easy money. I mean, there's really cash register is really the only word. We didn't get the store. We didn't stock the store. We didn't set everything up. We didn't do anything but come in and put our chairs in. And
I wrote tags to put on a lot of the product with the girl that
I did build a wall. I built a wall.
And then we cleaned.
And then we just started cleaning stuff, sweeping and mopping a little bit. We went and bought a mop, and we got a little money invested in this gig, but nothing spectacular. So
like $20.
Yeah. So we just went to the dollar store and bought a mop and some cleaner. And from now on, I mean, it's just pretty simple. I put the cones. We got the guy that owns the property. We got him out of our hair because the owner of the fireworks store, he came over and we put up these little flags and on this cable thing so people won't drive down from his road onto here. They'll turn into the driveway. And we're working on it's going to be pretty cool. We're working on a video. That's another top secret thing. Put your fingers in your ear, Jason. I don't want you to hear this, but we got a top secret video coming on. It's going to be funny, I think. If we can find the right music, it's going to be hilarious. We just can't find the right music, then it'll just be funny. But this place has a unique situation. This is probably one of the loudest places we've ever been.
Because the freeway's here, and then we're on a pretty busy street that goes right in front of.
Well, we were next to the freeway when we were in Vegas doing trees, and it wasn't this loud. I don't know what it is. It's like it's amplified or something in this area. And I mean, in the road, the big trucks, you can hear the road go, you know, and this is Harley City, man. If this was a motorcycle shop, you'd make a fortune. So anyway, yeah, I've been working on that today already. I think I got one motorcycle to do as soon as we open. So yeah, for Dave. They're nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, build it for Shane.
Oh man.
So
little Shane, who's 7.
No, he's
in my mind.
No, yeah, he's like 16 now, 15 or 16. So
people's kids, when you don't see them, they just stay the age they were the last time you saw them.
Let's just say he bought all the parts for this bike off me. I had a couple of bikes I could have built. Just I had that many parts, and I had a frame and a motor and trans and all this. So he started just buying all the stuff off me, and then he just was going to get stuff powder coated and stuff like that. He's been kind of working on that, but the bike is not assembled at all. So I told him, I said, well, I can assemble it for you when I get my shop up. And he said, that might be the plan. So that's a good thing. So I think, honestly, just from the people that I've known over the years and stuff, I think I could probably just about make a few chunks of money a year just with them, you know. Like old Scott, you know, let him know that I'm building bikes again. He probably ship them to me or something. He wanted to pay $75 for us to go there and pick it up. Remember that? Yeah. He is rich, and he's the guy would squeak about everything. He would squeeze every dime out of the job that he could. And then when he was done, man, well, let's go out to dinner. And he just, whatever, didn't matter. He had so much money, it didn't matter. You know? But when he was doing business, He was doing business. He was always doing business. So that made it fun. Unique. So, hey, there's Johnny Combs.
Hey, Yanni. I'm not getting the feed. I don't know why.
John's home. Laugh out loud. Okay. You're not getting the feed.
John got a massage today. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
You get one every morning and every night.
Well, just my feet. He probably got the works.
I don't know why I'm not getting anybody on the live.
Well,
I get out of here and go back in.
yeah. Yeah, let's see. What else we got going? Tomorrow's laundry day.
This is a family channel, by the way. Keep it PG.
These people on here are waiting for me to say something bad.
John's home.
Anyway, yeah, tomorrow's laundry day. We've got a real nice laundromat. What is it, about 3 blocks from here? And this town over here is known for
having the most fast food restaurants per square mile of any city in the country.
And they are, I mean, you have to look around one sign to see who's, I mean, there's everything.
And they're almost all not worth going back a second time.
And there's really no nice, there's one place called Cattleman's Roadhouse.
There's Roadhouse.
Yeah, it is. Cattleman, yeah, trust me, it's Cattleman's Roadhouse. We haven't been able to go to it, but that's probably the nicest place in town, and everything else is Long John Silver's, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's,
White Castle,
Panda Express, and
we always thought, oh, White Castle, we'll have to try that sometime. We did.
And then what's funny is there's a little gas station across the street over here. And the first day, like we were here, I walked in there and they had food, and everybody, oh, this is the best food in town by far. We got food from there, and it was like not the best food in town. So I think because they cook it and leave it under heat lamps and stuff, if you got something fresh, it might be better. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best thing in town. This feed, laugh out loud.
Teresa, Bill and Darla have my number. As soon as Darla can read this feed, they'll text it to you.
This feed, F-E-E-S. That's feed.
And then read the comment under that.
What?
That's okay.
Oh, this feed. Okay. All right, I see it. My eyes are not working anymore. What do you think that is?
Old age.
Yeah, so I'm not losing my hair. You think we found the problem with that, though, huh?
Yeah.
We've been taking, our doctor insists on us taking statins. And to tell you what, when my memory doesn't work, that's like the only asset that I really have is I've got a really good memory. And man, I could be sitting there listening to a Def Leppard song that I've heard a million times, and I know it's them, and I can't figure out who it is. And so I'm getting off of them. She's having problems with her brush is full of hair every time she brushes. So,
well, one of the symptoms of taking adavirstatin is hair loss, and I'm just getting gobs of hair falling out all day long in my hair.
It really looks like it, huh?
Fortunately, I have enough I can afford to lose a little bit. I don't want to lose. I don't want to.
It's got a big bald spot about that big on it. I'm going to get punched for that one. You're just getting too tall for your hair. So any questions, anybody? Oh, there's Brad. Hi, Brad. You need new lenses. I just got new lenses.
He's been looking at his computer
my phone
all day long, and so
that's all we do with this job right now.
Yeah.
We sit around and watch videos all day long. It's like finally today I went, okay, looked at everything. I'm done. I mean, the stuff that I'm getting on my feed now, I've seen before. It's like, what the heck, you know?
Magnifier lenses, John says.
Yeah. Canadian Twig, she's
Hey,
here.
Canadian
Hit the
Twig.
like button.
Do you
Yeah,
know
so
Canadian Twig is a male or a female? I do not.
I think Canadian Twig is a female. Am I correct?
Wait, or are you? What do you identify as?
Yeah,
Today?
today. You're allowed to be.
Oh, Jason's going mute again.
John already did Canadian.
Oh yeah, I can claim that's why I'm going bald. Hey, you know what? There's something to it. I believe it. I've been on them for a month, and my hair's starting to fall out. It started right about the week after I started taking that stuff. It takes a month for it to get out of your system.
We have a great doctor, but he's
mainstream
a
America
mainstream
medical.
doctor. Yeah. And the thing about it is pills, pills, pills. Everything is a pill. And I mean, we have spent, well, since we've been together.
Hey, Maddie, sorry, hang on a sec. Maddie, I did give you James's number. I can text it to you also or message it to you, but it's in the comments there. DDK is me.
Yeah, DDK.
About who that is.
Yeah, DDK, that's her. I don't have any initials on mine. I just do Bill McLean. Right?
I don't know. You don't ever text on here, so I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't even see DDK. Where's DDK? So now you messed up. I had something to talk about. And now I see. That's why I'm. If I don't let her rip when it's in my head at the time, then it's gone. It's horrible. I mean, I'll be doing something and I go, okay, I need to go get this out of my toolbox, and I walk over there and I stand there and I go, what am I doing? Why am I standing in front of the toolbox? I know there's a reason. So I go back to what I'm doing, and about 10 minutes later, oh, okay, I know what it is.
And then you figure out, oh, I need it.
Yeah.
Because you need it then.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's our life.
I have my own theories on all that stuff, but
yeah, well,
the thing of it is the internet's full of pros and cons on any subject you can drum up, and it just depends on what articles you read and which ones you subscribe to.
That's what I was going to say. Since we've been married,
oh yeah,
we basically have tried not to go to doctors, because every time we go to the doctor, they find a reason why you should be on some kind of medication.
Well, our doctor told us that I guess American doctors have been instructed by the American Medical Association that anybody 40 and above has to be on statins. You prescribe statins to them. Doesn't matter if you need them or not. You need to be on them. Yeah,
and just explain what need is. You know, I mean, is it a need to like sell drugs, or is it actually something
Canadian
that helps?
Twig is the girl.
Yeah, I told you.
Hi, Canadian Twig.
Well, tomorrow's a new day. Huh.
I agree with 2 eggs.
What? F that mess. What, drugs?
Just being on the the statins when you're 40 and above.
Well, there's certain drugs I have to be on.
Yeah, but when you haven't had your blood tested to know if there's even a need, and they want to prescribe that for you, something's not right.
Well, when I had my blood thing, he told me that my cholesterol was perfect.
Yeah,
that was all fine, and I hadn't been on statins since we've been there. So this last time, so he said, "Well, you should be taking these." You know, I said, "Okay."
I commend you. Bill's diabetic, so of course he's got to be on certain things for that. And I've got one kidney that's not formed right, so I have to take high blood pressure medication. So.
For your kidney? Yeah.
That's why I have high blood pressure, because it's not functioning. Anyway.
Yeah, I have to take insulin, and then I take
lisinopril, which is for high blood pressure also.
Yeah, which I don't have high blood pressure.
No, but because you're diabetic.
And then I take a low dose aspirin.
And gabapentin. You try so hard to get off of that.
I did the other day, but the thing is that man, this foot starts really hurting. I wish I could resolve this leg problem, and that would make my life just really kick butt. But I do everything, man. I climb the ladder and work on the motor home, and just at the end of the day, I just wore out, Yeah, the free samples. Well, you know what? When you're a diabetic and they hand you out free samples, you take them because, well, now I don't really have to worry about it with Medicare. But before, man, it was $350 a month. That's why we went to Mexico, because if you guys do need any kind of medications, that's a good place to go. Because from $350 to $81 a month was a good deal. So I would buy 14 months of insulin down in Mexico. In fact, I just finished using all the Mexican stuff that I had, and now I'm getting. But what sucks about where we're at here, I can only get one thing a month. Where in Arkansas I can get 3.
30-day supply.
No, it's 36, you said.
Yeah, but I mean, basically, technically, it's like a month supply.
And the thing is sometimes I have to go a little higher than what the recommended daily dosage is. The doctor told me, he goes, you go up by 2 units a day until things calm down, then you go back down. Well, lately I've been a little higher. So, but now I'm back to normal, so I'm back down where I need to go. But if I was maintaining that rate of intake, I would be running out. Luckily, I have reserves. So, and if I have to, I'll go down to Mexico and buy 3 or 4 boxes from down there, and I don't have to worry about it. But once we get back to Arkansas, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, and we got our water filter.
Yeah, we do.
Oh God, you would not believe what we've gone through. When we were in Arkansas, our water filter, I got a new water filter. It was only about like this big. It's under the sink on the cold side, and it's a water purification deal. So I put it underneath, and it lasted about 2 weeks, and then it started slowing down and slower and slower. Well, the filter I had on there before was like 20 inches tall. 2.5
times bigger than the one that was in there.
So I found it on Amazon, and they waited and waited. 6 or 7 days. They finally ship it. Well, they ship it postal through the post office. So the post office takes it was in California. Took
call it snail mail.
Took like 4 or 5 days to get here. And then all of a sudden we get a notification that says undeliverable, tried to deliver at 4:14 a.m. Well, I've never heard of the post office trying to deliver stuff at 4:14 a.m. So they said that they would try to deliver it again. So they didn't try. We waited a couple more days. They never tried to do it. So I contacted the company that we ordered it from. I called them direct instead of going through Amazon. And I said, hey, we didn't get this filter. And they said they were going to try to deliver it again. I said, man, we got flags out front. I mean, this place, you can't miss it. And they said, well, we got to wait till it comes back. And when it comes back, then we'll send it out FedEx. So that afternoon it came back to them. So they said, okay, we're going to send it out today to you, FedEx. And I said, well, can I just order from you? I want to order 2 more so I have extras. And they said, well, we don't have any right now. We should have them any day. So, but they maybe pay for them right then. So then like 2 days later, they said, okay, we got them and we're going to send them out postal again. So now They're supposed to be here tomorrow.
Let's see.
We'll see. And I called them and told them, man, don't use the post office. We have had.
They can't find the address.
They can't find our address in Arkansas either. That's what's weird.
My theory is because this place is only open 2 months of the year. Then, I mean, they live here, probably. They go by and they see fireworks, and it says Sky Thunder Fireworks.
And that's what she put on the thing. And we had a FedEx girl come the other day. She goes, oh, when they came to finally deliver it, she was driving up back of me. She goes, is this? I said, yeah, it is. And she goes, dang, this is a hard place to find.
Got flags flying.
I said, we're right on a main street, 1 block from the freeway, you know, not even a block. And she goes,
Sam says, lost you. Charlie says, breaking up.
Really?
Phil said, are you a military vet?
I'm not.
But while we're talking about that, if any of you were a vet.
Yeah, thank you for your service. Yeah.
I know Memorial Day is for those that didn't come back, but still, you guys deserve a hat off too. I truly believe. Hey, Larry William Harris, welcome. Hey, Vince, welcome. Trying to catch up here.
Yeah, my military situation was I was in high school, and I was a musician in high school, and the recruiters would come there and they would say, you know, if you join this, you know, the Army or the Navy or whatever it was, you know, you'll play in the band, you'll just travel around, and I was like, well, I'm not ready to join right now. We'll see what happens. I'm, you know, because this was like 1974 when I graduated, and I didn't turn 18 until August of 74. And so when I went to turn 18, I went to go register for the draft, and they just said, well, these are kind of winding down right now, so we're not really giving people numbers and all that kind of stuff. We're just going to take your information, and if they decide to, they'll call everybody back in a group, and then you will register for the draft. You get your number and all that kind of stuff. They don't call you back. Don't worry about it. So I never got called back, and you know, it was over in February, I guess, of 1975. So.
Teresa, thanks for reminding me. I need to get some virtue filters.
Yeah. Well, these things are, you know, they go underneath the sink, and they're a real pain in the butt to change. And there was a shelf in there, and it was like I had to crawl up into the shelf and try to put this filter in, and it was like I always cut my elbows and banging my head. And so we took the shelf out, and now I can get to it real easy and much better.
Larry says, say no to pill pushers, the snake oil salesman. Yes. John, no, he doesn't take CoQ10. Neither do I. We're just not going to take the statin.
Yeah, we're not. We're not going to take statins.
Not for lifetime stuff like yours. I'm talking the latest and greatest new thing. Teresa? I missed that. Hey, Sam, did you ever get back on? Charlie said we were breaking up, but...
I don't know why. Of course,
the sound is not good.
The sound is not good?
Yeah. Is anybody else having problems hearing us?
How about now? Is that better?
Yeah, you always do that.
Well,
and Valiant Thor, welcome. Thank you. Same thing happened to me while living at Groom Lake.
Wow, everybody's leaving.
Sam
we must be sounding bad or something.
Sam says trouble on my end.
Is that better with the... I hear nothing. I unplugged. Okay. Larry Williams Harris says we sound and look great.
Hey,
how about the picture? Is it good too? Or?
Okay, Sam is back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlie says bye. I hear nothing. Charlie, don't go. 2 eggs. How come it's been a rough day? Or do you want to tell us later?
Yeah, I guess the weather's been bad there, so.
No problem here. You're fine. No problem with sound. No problem with sound. None here. Sounds and looks good. Everything's good here, but the live chat is jumping.
It's jumpy?
It's on my end, 15 miles down a lease road, middle of the ranch. Teresa.
You must be on Faith Ranch.
No, she's on Lion Gate.
You know, Faith Ranch now, I guess it's all paved. When we were there, man, We got flat tires, and there was, those trucks had big metal parts falling off of them and everything. It was crazy because the road was so bad.
You'll have to tell us that story later. 2 eggs. Previous life. All is well.
Good medical
Sound is
benefits
grainy, picture is
available.
clear, Vince says. Good medical benefits available if you're that not. I figure you were too young for Vietnam. No, he wasn't. He just missed it, though.
Yeah, I was too young. I was about 6 months too young.
Yeah.
But I could have, actually, I could have joined and I could have went, you know, but.
Phil served Vietnam, 70, 71.
I really, at that point, I had a lot of things going. I had a business going, I had jobs going, I had a lot of stuff going in that.
I think we just got insulted. I'm not sure.
By who?
Our besties.
Yeah? How do you block those guys? There's got to be a way to do that. Wow, we lost a whole bunch of people. Okay, we must have sounded bad.
Freezing our butts off in Idaho. Hey, you guys. Just
Who's
the
that?
2 of us.
Oh.
Slash Ranch with a ghost? What? Sounds like it's right up Bill's alley.
Yeah.
John says we were talking about
I used to be a ghost hunter.
if it's grainy or whatever, and he said, well, it looks like you, so.
You know what, John?
I'm on 4 bars.
Why did we ever like him? Was there a reason? There had to be some. There had to be something good about him.
He was one of our very first friends when we moved to the. No.
Yeah.
That was why.
Yeah.
Slim pickings.
Mountain steak.
Ew.
Remember that? That was a story.
Yeah. Yeah. I've not seen any audio or video issues at all. Thank you, Larry, for that.
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture of the truck driver.
Well,
Won't go there at night.
This is our new camera that we've had for probably about two months now, and
Canadian
we've got all thumbs up so far.
Here. Yeah, just the 2 of us. You just need to get out of Idaho. Simple.
Yeah, well, want to come down here and work a fireworks tent for a month?
We still need somebody.
We still need somebody that, you know, if you have an RV, it's going to make it real easy on you. If you don't, it's still
doable.
Yeah, it's still doable. Even if you're in a van or whatever you have, you know, just pull it inside the tent, I guess. But
Canadian twigs in Indiana. Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're right next to us then.
Yes, the enchiladas, John.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to eat because they were afraid.
And hiding.
What was the deal?
When they rang the bell.
One of them was missing a leg. Remember?
No.
I thought one of it wasn't someone missing a leg. We should have done a leg count. I think, was it she missing a leg or was he?
I don't think so.
One of them was.
I don't know.
Wasn't that what happened, John? One of them was missing a leg. And you walked in their place and was like, oh, what is that smell? It was horrible. The things we do. Things we do in life. It's just...
What was that game we played for 3 days when it snowed, John?
Yeah.
I've never played it since. It was a game, literally. It lasted 3 days. I don't think we ever ended it.
Was I there?
Can I come over and sleep on your couch again?
No. That's why we got a mobile, so we can just keep moving around so you can't find it. You know, we're in Indiana right now, you know?
Indiana? That's right. Yeah.
Come find us, John.
Hiding on the kitchen floor, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, well, we could...
They were the people that could really make you feel terrible about yourself because of...
We were looking for someone for John. All of a sudden, this gal drives by and she's delivering our mail. Hey, do you want to meet a nice guy? Well, maybe. Okay. Well, we don't have a nice guy, but we have John. You know, so they've been married a long time now, huh?
Yeah, almost as long as us.
No, not as long as us. Maybe 30 years, right?
How long, you guys?
We'll be married 41.
Well, they've been married as long as They got married they've been married 32 years this year.
It really depends on how crazy the fireworks
years
get in
this
here.
Year. They can base it off of how old Cindy is.
Yeah.
These are our best friends we're talking about, John and Patty. John's always on here, and he's like slinging comments that are unkind.
He's a troll.
57 this year. Wow, Larry, you're a saint.
How many?
57.
57. Yeah. That's a long time.
That's a life sentence.
Wow. I don't know whether I could do that long.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, you know, good test of how good your marriage is, you put them in a motorhome.
And then work a fireworks stand.
Yeah, and then work on fireworks. Well, the fireworks stand has not been bad. You sit in one chair and look at your phone. I sit in another chair and look at my phone every once in a while. Did you say something? No. Okay. Huh.
And we got headphones on in our ears.
Well, I know. You do.
Long honeymoon.
We were married in 89.
89. Yeah, the year after Cindy was born, and she'll be 34 this year. So.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, Cindy be 34 next month.
So they'll be married 33 years in October. Yeah, they're catching up to us.
Yeah.
The young'uns.
Well, that's how it works. We're going to have a kid 40 years old here pretty soon. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. 40. 40. That's old. But
I'm not even that old. What are you talking about?
yeah, how can we have kids that old? We were like 4. Yeah, we're old. That's why we can't hear. Our hair's falling out. We can't see. Can't remember.
Well, medication.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know if I've taken the medication. That's another scary thing. I mean, my memory is really, really good, except for when I take these stupid pills, man. Hi, Roxanne. There's an old friend of mine.
Roxanne.
We've only known each other like 60 years. How's that for having a friend? Huh, Roxanne? We grew up in the same neighborhood, and our neighborhood every once in a while has a get together. Are we going to do that again? Has anyone talked about that in a long time? Let's see.
Sam got married in 1971.
In 2 years, we'll have our 50th reunion, right? Yeah, 2 years. Are you going to have something? The only trouble is we got to go to California.
Two Eggs always says that. It's becoming habit, you guys.
The problem with going to California with a motorhome anymore is, well, 2 things. One is the fuel cost, and they don't have hardly any places to stay.
That aren't like ghastly expensive.
Well, you can't stay at the RV park we used to stay.
On Roxanne's driveway.
Yeah, she needs a longer driveway. I remember her driveway. Need a longer drive. We could stay there at the Mojave Narrows.
And drive down?
Yeah. I don't really want to drive through.
Roxanne, we definitely would let you know.
Yeah.
When we're coming. Bill really wants to go back to Kristen.
Yeah. Is Kristen Pitt still open? That's like my favoriteest restaurant, man. That place is just hammered. So good.
Alexa's memory will help, Sam says.
Yeah. There's a restaurant.
Yeah.
What?
She said, yeah.
It still is?
Yeah.
My best friend growing up, his family was part of this family that owned these restaurants called Kristen Pitt's Barbecue, and the place is just amazing. The food is really, really good.
Yeah.
And steaks and ribs and chicken, and just a really good place to eat. Great blue cheese salad dressing. Every time we go there, we got to get like
a six-pack
a whole bunch of jars of it. My son's like, "Oh, you gonna get me some?" You know. So anyway, Polonus, yeah. Leo Falonis, boy, very, very talented person. Singer, dancer, musician. We went through school all together, but just killed himself when he was 32. Crazy dude. But yeah, that's his family's restaurant. I don't know whether are any of the kids running that thing, because I'm sure old Chris is probably dead. He'd have to be 100 years old by now.
Larry said that I just activated his Alexa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I read his comment. He said Alexa's memory will help.
Oh yeah.
When I read it, he said I just activated his.
Okay, well, let's order something. Alexis, bring us a sandwich.
Vince said, my grandfather said when the policemen on the corner started looking like little boys, you're getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of how it was when we did spring training for the.
Yeah, that was crazy, huh?
I was like, who are these?
Looked like Little League. Like,
they all filed past us. I didn't know who they were. Was that the Dodgers that day?
I don't remember, but it
was one of the two. It was either the Angels or the Dodgers that trooped past us.
But that's what we used to work. We worked for the Texas Rangers, Kansas City Royals, and the Angels was the first year.
Yeah. Okay.
And we worked at Diablo Stadium, and then we worked at Surprise Stadium.
Arizona.
And yeah, and you'd see them warming up, and but of course once the game got going, we were working at the concession stands. All you heard was people yelling.
Oh, how cool! You guys got to watch games.
No. Well,
everybody would stop when the crowd went, yay! Because somebody hit a grand slam.
The two girls at the end of my stand could see down the aisle, see the pitcher and stuff. But I was so busy huffing, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Chris's brother then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great place to eat, man. That'd be a good place to have a reunion.
Larry
sit there and eat.
Alexa only recognizes my voice.
Oh, okay.
I have to order.
We've never heard Larry's voice. We just know what he spells like, right? Puts a spell on us. Oh man, I'll tell you what, my phone knows more about what I'm going to do than I do. It's like, are we going here? And then when we leave, what did you think of it? You're in the 20% most popular group of people that, do that, because I always do the little 5-star thing and write a thing. And it's kind of fun. If you put in if they really do a good job, I give them 5 stars, and I say the person that waited on me, and I try to get their name. And I put that in there. Then they always write back, oh, come in anytime. We just love to have you and all this.
And if he takes the dog.
Oh, yeah, he got ice cream today.
Yeah.
They were gushing the dog, I guess. The girls were all coming over and going, oh, your dog is so cute. I'm going, yeah, can he have some ice cream? I said, yeah, he can have whatever.
There's something to be said about a guy with a dog and it being a chick magnet.
Yeah, it's a chick magnet. I mean, I could have had a whole Wendy's full of girls, but I don't know. I don't know.
I agree with you too, Eggs.
What?
It's just creepy to me, the idea of having an eavesdropper like those machines.
Yeah. Well, Stevie has one.
I know. Maddie, you guys don't look old, do you?
Okay. Maddie needs to go to Mexico and get new glasses because she's not looking at these guys. We were really, really, really cute at one time. I'm telling you, we were cute. That's what we need to do, is figure out a way to put pictures on here. And then when someone says something like that, we can show them how cute we used to be.
Yeah.
Because we were cute. We're young, like 25. So.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, those were the days. Huh. I still had 2 legs.
Yeah.
That worked. Yeah. I don't want to get any older.
You know what the alternative is, right?
I know.
Pushing up daisies.
I know. But it just gets harder and harder. I got to get that shop built, man. I got to get this building done. It's going to be amazing if
I have a recliner in it.
If I can get it done, it is going to be amazing. And we're going to have a big welcoming party when we get it done. We'll have it. We'll have that. We'll pull the motorhome out. We'll have that big, huge shop, and everybody can come over. We'll get live music and everything. We'll do it up.
We're all going blind.
Found gas today for $3.99. I was shocked.
What?
Yeah.
Beaumont, Texas. Wow.
Well, ours here is $4.49. That's what we're paying for gas, and diesel is $5.13.
And yes, Vince, Bill is number 2 on my dialer. Yeah. Have you ever tried to remember somebody's phone number now that we all have cell phones?
I just look for reasons, because it's like when we go to Walmart, if we get one aisle apart, we can't find each other. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's why we call each other.
I know. You see all these people, well, where are you at? I'm standing behind you. Oh, there you are. It's finally getting here. When we go to Arkansas, we go to Walmart. We cannot get through Walmart in any quick way, because people kind of get to know you after a while, and it's, hey, how you guys? And we're talking to everybody as we're going through. Then once you talk to them once, and every time you run into them, you talk to them again. So it just keeps progressing throughout the whole store.
It's our social life right now.
The first couple of times we've gone to this one over here, it's just been like, well, those people aren't from here. We could tell. We have never seen them here. And now it's like, okay, we've seen you a couple of times. Hi, how are you? You know, so we're finally getting the, highs. So
I gotta say though, the people around here are considerably less friendly than they are in Arkansas.
Yeah. Well, you seem to have more face tattoos too. You look at them and go, okay, wait a minute now. How long has this guy been out of prison, or is he just escaped? So
yeah.
We had a crazy one here the other day, and she was like looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and he went to the back of the store, and I went out and armed myself and came back in, and I'm like, okay, we're good now. And this guy, he was cracking this piece of leather, and it had a big old thing on the end, and he was acting, giving us kind of look like he was looking like for a fight and stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, this kid's young, he's pretty good size. I'm not gonna fist fight with him.
Have the numbers over his eyebrow.
And then when he got ready to leave, he walked out. He got to the door of his car, and he stopped. He turned around, walked around the pole, and then went back to the. I mean, there was something superstitious happened. So
I don't know.
I'm like, okay, this guy is definitely a few fries short of a happy.
Yes, Larry.
What?
Kind of struck me as.
Well, no, he was a white kid. He wasn't like his family.
Was he? Because I didn't.
Yeah, he was a white kid.
I don't know, but anyway.
But I mean, he's not the first one with face tattoos.
True. Stand on the road said, I wanted to help you guys build your place, but I'm stuck building my cottage this year. That's okay. We're stuck making money to do our bills. So
that's what we're doing. That's why we're here.
Timelines might coincide.
And then depending on.
Are the tattoos spelled right?
He had like, I don't know what that was.
I didn't want to look too close, to be honest. And
then that gal today, she was.
What are you looking at?
She was all tattooed up. A lot of the women come in. They're sleeved out real heavy, and it's like, man, I should have learned how to tattoo, because that's where the money's at.
Well, she had a lot of canvas too.
What?
A lot of canvas.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
She was a big girl.
There's all kinds of people that come in here. Most of them are really nice, though. I mean, we haven't done anything. We had one kid came in here and told us, yeah, I saved your life here. There were kids trying to break in and stuff.
We weren't even here, supposedly.
And so to me, that's warning. This guy's already trying to when people start talking that way, then I get suspicious of them. And next thing I know, I'm looking around and he's gone. And there's some boxes in the back of the store, and he was ducked down behind these boxes, and he was on his phone. I kind of snuck up on him and go, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm just on my phone." and then he stood up, and we talked a little bit. And he was like, "Well, you know, you're a little high on this, or you're a little high on that." And I go, "Well, you know, but you get 2 for 1." Anyway, he bought stuff.
He did not buy anything.
He did the second time.
Yeah.
He came back and bought a couple of things, brought a kid with him.
Yeah.
Which that changed my attitude about him a little bit. Kids seem to like him. So kids and dogs, you know.
Anyway, getting back to the tattoos lady. She was barely clothed also.
Yeah.
That's why we knew she had a lot of tattoos.
Yeah. I mean, you know we have a lot of friends with
Not
tattoos.
even that hot yet.
We have a lot of friends with tattoos. And a lot of the ladies have tattoos. And I got no problem with it. I mean, I don't have any tattoos. She doesn't have any tattoos.
You know.
It's been a while, huh? Maybe I should strip you down a little while so I can see what's going on. And Cage, he doesn't have any tattoos. You got any tattoos, Cage? He's over there. Just keep rubbing my head. I'm rubbing his head with my foot. Roxanne's laughing. Big canvas. Typical Walmart customers, barely dressed. Yeah. Well, that wasn't in Walmart. That was here in the Fireworks. So.
What? 9 o'clock.
Is it? Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Well, we have to wind this thing down because we got to get up early in the morning.
Tomorrow.
Early in the morning.
It's our outing.
What we do is we get to the laundromat when it opens, and it takes an hour and 20 minutes from start to finish to get everything done.
And then we got to go to the bank.
We got to go to the bank tomorrow. We haven't done that yet. And then we got to come back here and make the bed and put the clothes away and do all that kind of stuff.
All before we open the doors.
Yeah. Although we could open the doors and probably come back over here and do all that stuff, but we haven't had anyone, I don't think, before 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Have you seen anyone in there before?
But the time that we don't, they'll be lined up at the door.
And the owner of this place, he's kind of sneaky. He puts a sign up with his phone number on it. If no one's here, please call me. So that's kind of.
If we're not here when we're supposed to be, he'll know.
He'll know.
And someone shows up.
But he let us set the hours.
I mean, we're here. We want to make the money, so we're gonna be open.
Well, I told him. I said when it starts rocking and rolling, we'll be open from.
Right now, we're open 10 to 7.
Whatever time till like 10 o'clock. And if people come in at 10 o'clock, then we'll stay open until everyone's gone.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not going to stay open until midnight right now when we sit here all day long and 2 cars show up, you know. So once we get busy, then we'll stay there. So I guess everybody's ready to sign off. So, hey, if you would, please hit the like button and help us out here if you haven't done so far. And
thank you, Maddie.
Yes. Hopefully everybody has got their bell clicked so that you get the notification when we come on. And we're going to try to we can do things on here that let people know, hey, we'll be on, right?
I did on YouTube. That's why I was asking people if they got notified on YouTube, because I did put up a post that should have come up in your feed on. And
if you haven't gone to Economic Refugees RV Facebook, or if you're not on Facebook, then you have a
Facebook group.
What's Facebook group?
Economic Refugees
RV. But don't you?
Group.
What's that other thing you're on?
Instagram.
If you're not on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, which is, from what I understand, it's the same thing, only different. So if you're on Instagram, then you put notifications on there too?
I have not been. Okay. I should.
Probably should do that. So anyway, we love having you guys here. Hope you have a great week.
Larry said it did come up in YouTube.
You did what?
Larry said it did come up in YouTube.
Okay. And we will, we're going to work on doing that goofy little video that we're working on. And we will rock you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining.